Hi guys, it's Oladimeji Baye from becomeadatapro.com. I'm actually working on a project right now, and I wasn't planning on making a video, but I was just doing something in Power BI, and I just wanted to make this video just to show you the power of data visualization and how data visualization can actually drive business strategy. Okay, and I'm not talking about complex data visualization. I'm talking about the purpose of data visualization. Okay. So this data set, if I actually open it to sales or transaction data sets, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to open up the query here just so that you can have a look at what's inside this data. As you can see, I have modeled the data. This is the original data. You can see the sales transaction. So I've cleaned up the data and everything. It's actually about 100,000 rows of data. So I've already profiled the data. I've cleaned up the data. Let me show you an example of what I mean by cleaning up the data. Okay. As you can see here, look at it, this date. Let me drag this down. Look at this date column, for example. This is how the data, this is how sometimes you will receive a date column like this, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense until you break it down, because you won't be able to properly extract information from a column like this. So what I did was I took this simple information that's in the date column. I went into the add column tab, and I used this function here basically to create more columns based on just this column. So it makes much sense for me in terms of what I'm going to do with it on the back end when I get to visualize the data. As you can see from here, I just outputted the month from the date and the year from the date, and also this is very important as well. The month number is very important for sorting your data, for example, okay, in your visuals, in your chart. Okay, so that's what I meant. That's what I mean by, doing your cleaning. And then I created reference tables from the original data. That's very important as well. When you create reference tables from the original data, so that if you update this data, if you update this table, it can always refresh on the original, on the modeled tables. So what I did was I created obviously the facts table and the dimensions table and everything. So I make sure that they're all linked to each other. And as you see, this is the outcome of the date table as well. I kept this as a column so that it can link back to this facts table. And obviously the month, the name is there, the year is there, the month number is there. And actually I created another additional table here for the month here, just for this will be useful for visual purposes basically. And then let's go back into Power BI right here, and you can see this is the data set. Like I said, this is the module for the tables. As you can see, they're all linked to each other using the star schema. If you know, you know. And then let's go back to the report view here, just to emphasize the point I'm trying to make before I get carried away. So what I'm talking about, the power of simple visualizations, why it's and how it drives business strategy. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take the revenue. Let me enlarge that a bit. Then I'm going to take the let me see. I'm going to take the region, right? Let's take Actually, hold on. Let me take the revenue. Let me take the stock channel, right? And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the card. Hold on. I'm going to take the card. I'm going to visualize the revenue so that we can blow up what we're seeing here, as you can see. So when we talk about data visualization, as you can see, I have not even used any complex coding or anything here. All I did was just grabbed a few of these columns, and Power BI was able to visualize it using the appropriate charts for me. And obviously, I used this as well to visualize the revenue. But this is how data visualization is so key and important to corporate organizations and companies. Okay, these is what the stakeholders want to see. Okay, they don't care about the numbers that we care about. We analysts, you want to dive into, the numbers and using summary statistics and all these things. They don't care about that. They care about what they can see, so they can use that to drive business strategy. All right. And as you can see, in an instance, it's already showing us that our most successful sales channel is the mobile app. Okay. The second successful one, or the second uh, mobile app that's generated the second most sales is the email campaign, and then we've got the website and the social media. But when this when you see a chart like this, the information we can glean from it is that when we know that mobile app is generating, the most sales, what we can do now as a business, okay, is to add additional strategy, knowing that, hey, look at what's generating most sales for us. How can we encourage more of our customers to download our apps? Okay. How can we track the amount of visitors that come on our app? How can we track clicks? Okay. Maybe we have to advertise our apps to new customers. Okay. Maybe we have to encourage customers to keep to keep driving them towards our apps, because we clearly know that our app is converting customers. Okay, so we can further enhance that experience. Can we design the take it to our designers and developers to create a more slim what do you call it, seamless uh experience with our apps in terms of user experience, so that nothing distracts them when they are on our mobile app, so that we can do all those things to generate more sales. Okay. And on the flip side, we can say, okay, maybe the difference between the mobile app conversion in terms of revenue and the social media is not that much. As you can see, it's actually less than 2 million, right? We can also look at our social media ads as well and say, okay, maybe we need to bring in a different marketing company, or keep using the same marketing company that we're using, but you know add, improve whatever is amiss with our social media ads. Are we not using the right social media platforms, or do we need to put out more ads or run longer campaigns and stuff like that? And that can also bring this number up. Okay. And that's how you use strategy, you use data. Okay. That's how you visualize data to drive business strategy. We can even go, we can even from here, let's do another one. Like, let's say the revenue is very important, right? But let's say by region, which region is generating us more revenue? And as you can see in an instance, you can see that the total revenue we generated is $1.55 billion. Okay. And this data set is actually just for Q1. It's just for from January to March of 2023. But this is a lot of revenue generated in that period. It's amazing. But we can see that which region, you know, is generating us more revenue. And we can see in an instance, it's Liverpool. It's the city of Liverpool. And we can start asking ourselves why. We don't just want to stop there, like, okay, yeah, we know it's Liverpool, they love us or whatever. Why is it Liverpool? Why are they, what is it with the people of Liverpool, the customers there, that are generating more revenue? Okay. We can even put out more ads, we can reward the our customers from Liverpool as well. Maybe give them more vouchers, or more, encourage them, find ways to encourage them to make sure that we don't lose that. Okay, we can even look at our competitors as well. What are our competitors? Because we don't want to get in a situation where our competitors whether they are new companies or old companies, get in the heads of our customers and reduce this important number. Okay, now that we know that we've got customers in Liverpool, they're generating us most of our revenue. Let's prioritize them. Let's show them some love so that we don't reduce this number. We have to make sure this revenue keeps going up in Liverpool. Okay, that's how you use data visualization to drive business strategy. And on the flip side, like I said, you can see the city that's generating the least amount of revenue is Manchester. We can start asking ourselves, why? And Manchester is doing well, but what can we do? What else can we do? What are we doing in Liverpool that we can, apply to our ads in Manchester or our offices in Manchester or our products that we are offering people in Manchester to make sure that we, you know, improve that so that these number goes up as well. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. It's simple. There's no complex or DAX measures here. There's no complex, you know, M language coding or whatever. It's just simple visualizations, and obviously I can improve this a lot more. But I'm just showing you how this is what companies care about. Okay, how you can use data to drive business strategy. And as you can see, you can start get to when you're working with data and especially visualizing data, it helps you to start visualize, or to start thinking in terms of strategically how you can improve business processes and business outcomes. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's Oladmeji Baye from becomeadatapro.com, and I'll see you in the next video.